guess my question is, I mean, I was there much pushback when things like when initiatives like that happened? Was there ever pushback from the private sector or even the local communities or tourists coming in? Like, are there ever pushback saying we'd rather have it this way or that way? It's the way you're telling the story. It seems like there's just been an incredible amount of cooperation amongst the stakeholders and amongst the communities in Los Cabos that maybe isn't available elsewhere.
There has to be a pushback always. It's part of, there is no straight line in most of the elements. So there has to be a pushback in many ways. And I think, and even today, all the activities that I've been mentioning, for example, when we did the rebranding of Los Cabos, there was some pushback. Some people would come back saying, no, that's not the way that we should be promoting Los Cabos. The good thing is that you need to keep building consensus into everything that you do. That's what you have to do. You have to keep building consensus in the final objective, that is to preserve. Right now, for example, we have been working with Cabo Pulmo, with some different NGOs about what should be the road ahead of Cabo Pulmo, because the number of travelers have been increasing. And even though that they have a very good system of carrying capacity, so when you go down to scuba or snorkel, the scientists measure the impact that is allowed in number of people on each week on every place. So let's say that you want to go and see the sharks, and the sharks usually are just in one place, the bull sharks. That is called El Vencedor. That is a shipwreck. So you go there and they say 50 people in a week can get down. So then they start marking, and once it's filled, nobody can come down. So like that implies that I just came to go down to that place, but then the capacity is filled, and I cannot go down. Yes, you cannot go down. So that generates a lot of pushback internally and of course externally. But there has to be a way to communicate that carrying capacity limit is the only way that to preserve and to regenerate and to have other species coming into the destination, into the region. But it's part of what we do to have pushbacks, and it's the way of solve it is to build consensus. And sometimes it takes longer to get the consensus, and sometimes it gets shorter depending on what we're doing. So right now we are in different projects in the destination that we're dealing with this situation that we have to internally solve. And I think it's part of the growing process and the maturing process of the destination.